Hello and welcome to Flipside GCSE Biology, Unit B4, Nutrition, Lesson 1. This is the first of two lessons about nutrients. First of all, we have a little think back to B1. What is nutrition? Looking back again at the Cambridge definition, it's the taking in of nutrients which are organic substances and mineral ions. They contain raw materials or energy which is used for growth and tissue repair. These nutrients are absorbed and assimilated. Very important question here. Why do we need to eat? Food obviously is very important. Without it, you would die. There are 5 main reasons that we need food as humans. The first one being, we need it to heat the body. Humans maintain a constant body temperature of around 37 degrees C, and this takes a lot of energy. A lot of energy or food is also needed to fight disease. Your immune system is protecting you all the time from any foreign microbes that may enter. Obviously, you need food to grow, especially as a growing teenager. You need food to make more bones and muscles. The most common reason that you'd probably think of is that you need food to move. For example, an athlete may make sure that they eat a special diet just before a race so they've got enough energy. And finally, you need food to repair your body. So any damage that your body suffers, it will need to take in more energy to repair that. Now, there are 3 main food groups that we're going to look at today: proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Now, these 3 food groups are made of different elements. They are sort of giant compounds. And proteins are made of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Carbohydrates and fats only have the elements carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Let's look first at fats, also called lipids. Fats are used for storing energy. Foods that contain a high amount of fat could be things like butter, oil, chips, whole milk, crisps, or cheese. Fat molecules are made of 2 main components, fatty acids and glycerol. You've got one big glycerol, and that is joined to 3 different fatty acids. And it's a chemical composition of these fatty acids which determines a different type of fat. Next, it's proteins. Proteins are used for growth and repair. For example, growing bones in a teenager, repairing torn ligaments, or growth of hair. Fish, nuts, eggs, and meat are places where you'd find a lot of protein. Now, protein molecules are very, very long, enormous molecules made of chains of amino acids. Now, there are 20 different amino acids in total, and all proteins in your body and all proteins you take in are made of a different combination of these 20 different amino acids. And finally, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are used as an immediate source of energy. Pasta, rice, bread, and sugary foods contain carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are slightly different as in they are simple sugars and there are more complex carbohydrates. If you join together many simple sugars, like glucose for example, you'll form a more complex carbohydrate like starch. Have a little look at the structure here, many glucoses all together. And it forms starch. Now, if you to only join 2 glucoses together, you get a even more simple sugar, something like maltose. And that's it for today. Here's my bibliography.